Good morning, producers. How are you, lovelies? How is everyone? This broadcast is long overdue. Oh my goodness, this broadcast is long overdue. I've been meaning to do this for like the last 2 weeks, and life has just gotten in the way and has prevented me from talking to my people. It has prevented me, but I said by hook or crook, today I'm going to do it. No excuses, no procrastination, no life, no nothing is going to prevent me to do it. If I had to do it at 9 p.m. tonight, I was going to do it, and I was going to do it today. It was a promise that I made to myself. So I am happy to be with you guys this morning. I said I want to do these live broadcasts on a daily basis, or at least an every other day basis, Monday through Friday, just to give you guys some insight early in the morning, some motivation, some tips, some strategies, some resources that you can possibly use throughout your day for your business, and sometimes for life. Right? I know a lot of you are on your way to work. A lot of you are still working a 9 to 5. And for you guys, I'm hoping that you will catch the replay later on. And for those of you who want to share this out, feel free to do so. This is a community where we are learning from one another and supporting one another. So any and everyone is invited to the community. If you would like to be a part of this community, feel free, join in at bit.ly/I am a producer. Let me write that in. bit.ly/I am a producer. Why? Because that's exactly what we build here. We build producers. So for those of you who do not know who I am Terrell Ebony, a founder and CEO for Find Your Purpose. I am the founder and executive director for the Misunderstood Youth Development Center as well. I'm a national speaker, life and business strategist, author, and co-author of a couple of books. And I am the host of this great group here called I Am a Producer. And I am hoping that the community will build and become stronger as the weeks go by. So this is new. I'm always telling my clients that they have to build strong communities in order to grow their businesses. And I said, well, let me grow my own community, okay? Let me start doing it as well so that I can tell you guys how to grow your business, give you guys some life strategies, hopefully bring in some other guest speakers to come in and talk to you as well, to give you some added information, added resources, and some added support to whatever it is that you have going on. And today I wanted to talk to you about reasons why businesses fail. There are so many different reasons why businesses fail. And between today and tomorrow, I'm going to go over a few of them. Today, I'm going to talk about 3. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about 3 more reasons why businesses fail. And if we can get those reasons out of the way from the get-go, if we can understand them and acknowledge that they're there to consume us, acknowledge that they're there for people who don't want to actually do the work. If we can acknowledge that these things exist, then we can prevent them from happening to us, right? So that is the reason why we need to talk about it. It's a need. We need to talk about why businesses fail so that we can make sure it doesn't happen to us. Too many times, too often, I see businesses start and they stop just as fast. They start and stop just as fast. And for reasons that can be prevented. Okay, these are reasons that can be prevented. So in the mornings, you guys, I like to drink my tea. So you will see me drinking my green tea in the mornings. I think that it's very calming and it helps me start my day. So feel free to grab your cup of mojo your cup of coffee, your cup of tea, your orange juice, whatever it is, and let's get it in while we are going through the live. If you have any questions of any sort, feel free to put it in. Feel free to put it in the comment section so that this way I can get to your questions and answer them. If you are watching the replay, still put it in the comment section, and I will surely get back to you as soon as I read it. Okay, so reason number one, why businesses fail. A lot of businesses fail because of passion, purpose, and promise. Or should I say a lack thereof. Passion, purpose, and promise. If you don't have the passion to do what it is that you want to do, you will not, your business will not succeed. Your business will not succeed. So you can't just jump into business because your friend has a business or your friend has an MLM and says, hey, why don't you join this Avon? Hey, why don't you join, this new travel company? And you want to get in on it to make a few couple of dollars. Guess what? If travel or if Avon and makeup and those kind of beauty tips, if it's not your passion, you're not going to be motivated to really do your sales. Some people think that they will because they feel like, well, you know what? I may not like the product. I may not be passionate about it, but when I see that money come rolling in, it'll make the difference. I'm telling you, it won't. It will not. You may be hot and sweaty with it in the beginning. You might be like, yes, I'm going to get this and I'm going to do it. And I'm going to go to my friends and my family and I'm going to sell to them and they're going to purchase and I'm going to make this money. Yes. And guess what? That might absolutely work because your friends and family may very well support you. But guess what? After your friends and family support you, what happens to your business? Your friends and family can only buy but so much makeup. They're only traveling but so often. So in order for you to have a sustainable business, you need to have people that are going to be purchasing on a regular basis, or you need to have new clientele that's going to be purchasing on a regular basis. And if you're not passionate about that product or service, trust me, you're not going to be motivated to go to strangers and to talk about it. You won't be convincing and you won't have the conviction that you need to sell them on this product or service. So you have to have the passion for whatever it is that you're selling. Bottom line, if not, your business will not succeed. Your business will not succeed. That's just the, just the raw truth. That is just the raw truth. And your purpose. Is it your purpose in life? Purpose and promise work hand in hand. Is it your purpose in life? Is this the thing that God has promised you? Is this what it is that you were meant to be doing in your life, or at least for this time and season? Because it's very possible that you own a business for 5 years or 10 years and it's doing one thing, and that's your purpose in that time and season. So it may not be your purpose for the rest of your life, but it may be your purpose for that time and season to prepare you for the next season. But you have to have that purpose. You must have that purpose in order for your business to succeed. God must have promised that to you and said, this is the thing that you're supposed to be doing. This is where your destiny lies. This is what people need from you. This is what people need from you. So do you have passion, purpose, and promise? Because if you don't, your business will fail. Okay, so that's number one. Passion, I'm just putting it in there so this way people can see. Passion, purpose, and promise. You guys see I'm doing double duty, right? Passion, purpose, and promise. That is the works of a CEO. We got to multitask sometimes. We got to do more than one thing. And that's fine. So you got to have that in order for your business to succeed. Passion, purpose, and promise. Number two, and this is huge. This is huge, guys. You got to have what I like to call a plan. You got to have a plan. What is your plan? Some people just fly by the seat of their pants. They fly by the seat of their pants and they think that they think everything is going to be okay. No, you have to have a plan. What is your plan? And I'm saying a plan where you cross your T's and you dot your I's. Not, I'm going to start this business today and I'm hoping and I'm going to pray and I'm going to wish that everything works out well. No, what is your plan? What is your strategy that you're going to use to make sure that this business succeeds? Write it down, make it plain. Write it down, make it plain. What is your plan? You guys have heard the saying, if you don't plan, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And it is a very true saying. It was not said in vain. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you have to make sure that every day that you put a plan in place. I tell my clients, start out your week with a plan. What is your plan for that entire week? What are the goals? What are the things that you're going to do that's going to bring you to your desired goal? What are the things that you're going to do this week that is going to bring you to your desired goal this week? So at the end of each week, you need to be able to look back and say, I was able to achieve X, Y, and Z. You also need to be able to look and say, well, I didn't achieve X, Y, and Z, and these are the reasons why. And then come up with a strategy. If you still need to do those things, how am I going to get it done the following week? Or what is the new plan? So you need a plan. You need a plan, you need a plan, you need a plan. Plan. Okay? If you don't have a plan, you're going to be in some serious trouble. So the final thing, see, I told you guys this was going to be quick. This is going to be quick. Just some quick nuggets for you to start your day. The final thing that you need to make sure that you have is the time. You need to have the time. Do you have the adequate time to invest in your business? Do you have the time that you need to invest in a business? A business takes time. It's not going to happen by itself. It's not going to happen overnight. You need to make sure that you have enough time to map out your plan. And the plan needs to make sense. It needs to be realistic. Okay. You can't just say, I'm going to start this business in 1 week. I'm going to be a millionaire. It usually doesn't happen that way. Okay. I'm just being honest with you guys. It usually doesn't happen that way. If you guys have a 9 to 5, you can't say, well, you know what? I'm going to start my job and in 30 days, I'm going to be able to quit. Unless your plan, is concrete and sealed proof that you'll be able to sustain yourself, then you need to stay on that job until your business is making at least the salary that you're making right now, or you know to yourself that you have adequate funds saved up so that you won't be living underneath the road light. Okay, we want to make sure that you are not living underneath the road light. We need to make sure that you have adequate funds saved up. Okay, and those things take time. It takes time to save up that money. It takes time to roll out a plan for your business. It takes time for you to implement that plan. All of these things are time related. And you have to have that time. So if you feel to yourself that you're working 2 jobs, you have a family, you're taking care of the kids, you're taking care of grandma, or you're taking care of your parents, you're taking care of everybody, will you realistically have enough time to start this business? And it's very possible that you will if your time frame for the business is stretched out. So you might give yourself an entire year and say, yes, I know that I have a lot of things going on, but I'm going to do a little bit every day, or I'm going to do a little bit every week so that I can get to my desired goal within 52 weeks. That makes sense. That's specific and it's time related. Okay. And it's not putting so much pressure on yourself that you feel as you start to become overwhelmed and frustrated and just give up. And that's what happens to a lot of people. They become very frustrated and overwhelmed because they put these pressures on themselves to do certain things in a very short period of time because they weren't realistic with the time frame. So I want you guys to be very, very realistic in whatever it is that you're planning. So even within your business, you're starting this business, you might have a program that you want to roll out. You may have an event that you want to do. Whatever it is, you need to make sure that you put realistic time frames on these things. If you want to write a book, what is a realistic time frame? And to be honest with you, if you're writing a book, don't even put a time limit on it. Just be like, you know what? I'm just going to keep writing. I'm going to keep writing. I'm going to keep writing. Eventually, when you have enough content, you'll be able to say, you know what? Okay, I've had enough. Let me start compiling everything. Once you start compiling things, then you can start putting time frames on to say, well, okay, by, within the next 2 months, I want to have this book edited. Within the next 4 months, I want to have it published or whatever the case may be. Right? Then you start putting time frames on, but don't put a time frame on it until you have written the content. That's the first thing that you need to do is start writing. So don't say, well, you know what? I'm going to have a book by the end of the year. And then you put this pressure on yourself to write this book. Just start writing. When it's supposed to be released, it will be released. Trust me. God has it all planned and all mapped out for you. Okay. So you could put as many time frames on it as you want. If God says it's not ready to be published yet, it will not be published. So don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. So make sure, you guys, that you have all three of these things. It's very, very important. Again, you have to have the passion, the purpose, and the promise from God that this is what it is that you're supposed to do. This is the business that you're supposed to create. Don't just go into it saying, I'm going to, follow my friends or follow my family member and put together a business that you're not necessarily passionate about, right? You don't want to do that. That's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of energy. And your business will not take off the way you want it to. It will not happen. And 9 times out of 10, it will fail. So we want to prevent that. Make sure that you have a plan in place. How are you going to roll out this business? What is this business going to consist of? How much money is it going to take to start this business? What is your plan for all of these different aspects? How are you going to market this business? What is your sales strategy? What's the plan? Yes, you need a plan. You need a business plan. And then even after you have the business plan, for each aspect, for each product, for each service, you need a plan for that. So it's a plan after a plan after a plan. And then you need to know every day, what are you planning to do to achieve your goals? What are the plans for you achieving your goals? Every week you need to have a goal, and every week you need to have a plan to achieve that goal. If you don't, you are playing Russian roulette with your business. You may be wasting your time, which is the next part, which is step number 3. If you do not have the time, and if you do not use your time wisely, your business will fail. If you do not use your time wisely, your business will fail. So you guys have them. Once again, if this information is helpful to you, if you feel like it will be helpful to people in your community, on your Facebook line, feel free to share it out. I am Terrell Ebony. I will be coming to you Monday through Friday. Hopefully, there may be some days that I miss. I'm going to tell you guys up front. I'm also going to try to do these lives a little bit earlier so that I can catch you, in the mornings before you leave out for work. So maybe somewhere between 7 and 7:30, and you guys feel free to comment and let me know if that's a good time frame. Okay, let me know if that's a good time frame, 7:30, or even if it's earlier, if it's 6:30, I may be willing to do that. Depends what time I get up. I'm usually an early bird, but I got to do some things when I get up as well. So we'll see what happens. But I am looking forward to engaging with you guys. I'm looking forward to answering your questions within the group to help you get to the next level in your business. We are going to be talking about all things business and life. We're going to be talking about a lot of life strategies as well. I'm certainly a believer that if your life is all jacked up, your business will be jacked up as well. And we don't want that. I want to make sure that you succeed in your business. So that means that we need to tap into some areas of your life that might be hindering you or holding you back. We're going to be talking about fear and confidence and all those things as well. I look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow morning. As I said, somewhere between 7 and 8 o'clock. You can look forward to another dose of reality as to how you can get your business started and what you need to do to make it successful and sustainable, profitable, productive, all those good adjectives that we want to use to describe our business. Again, for those of you who are catching the replay, my name is Terrell Ebony, CEO of Find Your Purpose, Executive Director and founder for the Misunderstood Youth Development Center. I am a life and business strategist, author, and national speaker. I am the founder and creator of this awesome group called I Am a Producer. And for those of you who may be joining in from the outside world, feel free to come on in the community, bit.ly/I am a producer. Let me just put that in again. It is bit.ly/I am a producer. And why is that? Because that's what I do. I build producers on a regular basis. I help new aspiring entrepreneurs get to the next level in their business. I want to make sure that you guys have a sustainable foundation so that you can be profitable and productive in your business on a daily basis. That is who I am, and I look forward to finding out more about who you are on a regular basis. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome, amazing, and productive day. Bye-bye.